Hello everyone, my name is Aiden Scarborough. In this video I will be briefly showing you the different ways that you can use color correction in video editing software such as Capcut. I'm using Capcut right now. I have this stock video that I found of birds flying over the sky. And I will be showing you what the different sliders for color correction do and how they can be used to change the appearance of this video. The first sliders adjust the colors in this image. For temperature, this will make the video appear warmer or cooler depending on where I put the slider. Warmer or cooler is simply how close to yellow or blue the image is. It will do the same thing, but with purple and green. The way that these work is they rotate all the colors of the image around the color wheel respectively to make them match up with the desired color. Saturation does a similar thing, however it increases the intensity of all the colors. If I were to turn it into a negative value, it would decrease it, making the image essentially black and white. Similar to how with an audio wave, increasing the gain of the sound makes it louder, saturation does the same thing with the colors. Exposure and contrast are the next ones. Exposure, when changed to a positive value, increases the average of the image to white, and when I put it to negative, it makes it black. This is very self-explanatory, but essentially it just changes it to look more white or black. As for contrast, this increases the difference between the lights and the darks in the image. You can think of it as taking out the mid in the range of the colors, and it's just a really effective way to get the colors that you want. For these next values, highlights, shadows, whites, and blacks, these essentially just adjust the contrast values for these values in particular. It's just more of a way to fine-tune how you want your contrast to look. Brilliance is very similar to contrast. It simply just increases the highs and the lows and the difference between them. And then next up we have these effects. These effects don't really affect the colors themselves, but they just add overlays to make it look more sharp or clear, or add particles or a vignette. They aren't nearly as important as the other ones. However, if we want more control over the color grading, what we do have here is we can adjust the colors individually, changing the saturation, brightness, etc. This can also be done with curves to adjust them individually. As you can see, if I drag here, I can change the image to be more or less red. The same thing can also be done with this color wheel to individually change the shadows and highlights into the colors that I want them to be. So essentially that is a very brief overview of color grading in Capcut. Really, it's just a way to mess around with the colors of a video to get the effect you want. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.